Hey man, well, as promised, here's a little video in which I'm going to talk to you about the importance of being able to reproduce a musical piece against a metronome, regardless of the tempo. Of course, we're talking about slower tempos in comparison to the original one. Well, usually when you play against the backing track, you tend to allow your ear to take you to various directions. When you know what you have to play really, really well, your ear is going to help, and that backing track is actually going to help you blend with the mix. But first of all, my advice here for you is to be able to play this piece slower, but against a metronome click. I don't know, use a regular metronome or a one which you can find online, but play the piece against the metronome and make sure that you are 100% certain of all your bends, about the correctitude of their pitch, about the wide vibrato, about the timing and everything. Once you can play that piece against the metronome and all these aspects are being covered, trust me, you'll have no problem whatsoever with playing that piece against the backing track. So maybe it's going to seem like a little, I don't know, some sort of a setback for you at this point, but trust me, it's actually a step forward. And this, as a practice routine, would be my advice towards you. And I really think that you should be able to do this with every piece that you learn. This is a process that you might want to follow. First, learn each piece of that certain lesson which you're learning. Be able to play that piece perfectly in a separate context, so each piece on its own. Link all the pieces together, so this is the step 3 which we're talking about here. Link all the pieces together and be able to play them at the slowest available tempo against a click track and against a backing track. Once you have all the details covered regarding timing, tightness, articulation elements, interpretation, expression, everything, really absolutely each and every little detail, you can start playing it with a backing track and pushing towards the final tempo. So I hope I'm making sense here, man, and I really hope to hear a rendition of that piece with all the correct bends against a metronome click at a slower tempo. Okay? So let me know if you have a deal. Cheers.